want to show you all my kennel. A few people have asked, how does my kennel look? I moved to a new location probably about a year or 2 years ago, and so I had to build a new kennel. So today I want to show you that kennel. I want to show you the process of us clearing out some of the land, putting down the cement, concrete. For a long time I had my dogs on dirt, which I actually love dirt, prefer dirt, but the only downfall is that sometimes when it rains it gets muddy, and that creates a whole nother issue. So I finally put my dogs on concrete. It's a lot cleaner process. Some people say it's more tougher on their legs, the dog's legs, just walking on the concrete all day. So I have elevated platforms that allow them to stand up and be on wood instead of concrete the entire time. But this entire facility is a 20 by 40 facility, 20 wide, 40 long. I have 5 kennels up now. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kennels up now. And so let me give you a quick preview. Too low for you?
That is on the way.
Hey, camera. My contractor, Mr. Norris. He had built everything.
Did you build an Eiffel Tower?
Yeah.
Why that?
He built the White House.
You built the White House.
He's the top guy.
6 years older than dirt.
What we doing out here today, though?
Building a dog house for a bunch of dogs. 25 dollars.
We're gonna build it right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been drawing plans up for a long time. Mr. Norris does a lot of work for me. Very good guy. And he's gonna give me a big discount today. I got a feeling this thing may be almost free to me.
I'm looking to retire off of this job, man.
Y'all stay tuned. Do it come out of there fast? Oh, it's gonna be slow.
It seems fast to us. You and Walt. We're pulling it real.
Yeah. So as you all can see, this is the entire kennel. We're not finished. We're gonna put a restroom right here. Have a piping for it. I just have to put it together. What we're gonna do is sink, toilet, and all that. So, and we're gonna enclose this portion in. I'm actually hoping to one day enclose the entire kennel in. I'm thinking about doing that. But we're definitely gonna enclose the restroom. This is gonna be like a little storage area as well, so we can store our dog food and different things like that. I have this little, I don't know what you call it, but my wife got that for me, so I can just store my dog collars in it, gloves, little tools that I use, have that stored in it. My chair, I believe everybody that has dogs, you gotta have a chair. That's my phone in my chair, but have my chair out here, so I actually just come out here sometimes and just sit with the dogs, rubbing on them, petting on them. Those are some of my cleaning tools that I clean the kennel. I actually try to clean my kennel out every day. That may be a little excessive, but I clean mine out every day if I can. Every now and then I miss a day or two, but I mainly clean it out. How you doing, Molly? Molly? That's Molly right there. These kennels, I believe, are 4x8, 4 wide, 8 foot long. I haven't ran my water yet, so I still have those watering pails. I don't fill them up all the way. I fill them up enough for the dogs to drink a full day's water and maybe a half a day. I put new water in them just about every day, no more than every other day. But most of the time they'll drink it up to the bottom and put new water in. But as you can see, that's the elevated platform I have them on, just so they don't have to stand on the concrete all day, like Molly's doing now. So I just put that little wood and put the doghouse. And they be on the doghouse most of the time if they're out. That's my females. As you can notice too, these kennels have tops on them. That's some kind of plastic material Mr. Robert Clark, my mentor, gave me about a few years ago, and I actually use it to go on top. Some of my dogs will climb out. Most of them don't, but I do have one or two that'll climb out. And the worst thing you can do is try to put a dog on a chain in a kennel. Many of you all know they eventually hang themselves, so I do not do that. I just put a top on the kennel in order to prevent them from climbing out. My males in this kennel, that's Sunny. Sugar Ray back there on the right, black and tan. That's Max on the left. And Tebow in there somewhere. Come here, Tebow. Tebow, you gonna come out for the camera? I guess he's saying no, he ain't coming out. Come here, Tebow. Got these little latches on here. Come here, Tebow. There you go. He rarely come out of there. That's the old man, still kicking, still alive. I have a top on theirs as well. Old Sunny. Sunny, right there in the middle, black and tan. Sunny will climb for my male. So if I have any males that'll climb, I put them in this kennel. Any females that'll climb, I put them to the far right. Those go to boss men right there. Tyson and Mayweather. Tyson on the right there. Mayweather right there. But I have them in there together. Get together. I feed all of my dogs together like Tyson Mayweather eat out the same bowl. I don't tolerate all that growling, fussing, and fighting. You know how you have some dogs that won't eat with other dogs? I don't tolerate that junk. So I feed them together as they puppies. Every now and then they'll growl, but not too much. But see, since it's just two dogs in that kennel, I don't put a lot of water in that pail, just again enough for a day and a half a day. Just make sure they have more than enough water, but I change out the water every day. Until I run my water and my power out here, I'm using those buckets, but I'm gonna put the waters in the back so they'll have everybody be on liquor so they can have fresh water all the time. Here's some of my puppies. That's these two in the front is Tyson and Molly's pups, and in the back is I had a blue tick called Sassy, and my partner that I sold her to brought me a pup out of her. So, and then I normally don't have any dogs in this kennel, but if I have a female in heat, like the squirrel dog, this is Molly. Some of y'all can go back and look at some of my earlier videos. You'll see her at 5 months old. She was treeing. She went to Georgia, and I was finally able to get her back this year, I believe. So she came in heat, and so I put her in there. And again, I don't put, since she's one dog, I don't put a lot of water in that pail, just enough for a day and a half, and I change it out. But that's my kennel. 5 runs, and you notice I only have the kennels on one side, so I have enough space to put some more, probably smaller kennels on the other side. I have a trough in the back. This will give you a good example. I'm not using this side, so as you can see, it's leaves and that pipe in there. But my trough is in the back on the other side as well, where I wash all the stuff I don't want in the back. It eventually it's gonna go in the pipe, which I have. That's can't see it now, but eventually it's gonna go in the pipe, which goes down the woods, and it's gonna go like in some kind of septic system or not. But this is my kennel. I ran some small lights for right now, but I'm gonna actually run some lights when I run the water as well. Put them all in the same hole. But I do have lights on it, so I can run into an extension cord that goes up to that utility building. And so if I'm out here at night, I flip that switch, the lights come on, and I can do everything at night that I can do in the daytime. But this is the basics of my kennel. Eventually we're gonna have fans in the top ceiling if I close it in, and I still may put the fans in here anyway, but we're gonna put fans in the top ceiling in case I close it in. Then I will be able to heat and cool the dogs. But I do plan on enclosing it. But I wanted to go ahead and just show you all how the kennel is. And I just cleaned it out, so it's look pretty clean right now. But I cleaned it out every day again. I'll walk over here and show you all I have some more kennels over here. Or some more dogs over here. That's my squirrel dog, Jake. Got him from Mr. Clark. Notice he on the chains. I don't really prefer to put dogs on chains too much, to be honest with you. But these squirrel dogs, you can put them on chains, and these squirrels go over their heads all day. I have, man, probably 50, 75 squirrels in this 6 acre. I have 6 acres of land here and 114 on my farm, but 6 acres here that squirrels are everywhere. So if you tie them out like that, they can tree some squirrels for a while. So that's Jake. Got him on a little tide run. And then I have this other area. First, that's a little brooder right there. Above ground kennel that I keep some dogs in. I have to finish redoing that one, but it's good. This is old Lacey. Lacey just had a few pups out of so she's in there with her 4 pups, another brooder. Every now and then I put a dog in there just to store for like an hour or 2 or so. Molly normally is right there tied up, but she's in the kennel. And this is old Prime Time. Prime Time is in the 10 by 10 kennel. That's my kennel. I hope you all enjoyed it. If y'all have any questions, put it in the comments, question section below. And I hope I can help you all if some of y'all looking to build you a kennel. Give you some ideas I learned. Right now I don't have anything I would have done different. But who knows, 5 years from now I may have something I would have done different. The floor is slick as possible, just so everything. The floor is slick and it's crowned in the middle and slanted to the back on both sides. That way everything washes off smooth. I don't have to stand there for 5 hours washing off. I use regular hose pipe to wash it off too. I know some people use pressure washers, but mine's slick enough right now that the regular hose pipe washes it off real good. And I'll Clorox the floor probably about once a month or something like that, in order just to keep it clean and keep the odors out as well. But that's my kennel. Hope y'all enjoy it.